great morning. It is Friday, May 10th, and it is craziness. We have sleet outside this morning. It is trying its best to turn into snow. Now it's between snow and rain, so I was just reading on here the advisories today. Winter weather advisory for Northeast Highlands, New Mexico. Winter weather advisory remains in effect until noon today. What snow accumulations of up to 1 or 2 inches on grassy surfaces. Roads will be mostly wet in Harding, Union counties, far northeast highlands, upper Rio Grande Valley, Raton Ridge, and Johnson Mesa until noon. Additional details. Plan on slippery road conditions, precautionary preparedness actions. A winter weather advisory for snow means periods of snow will cause primarily travel difficulties. Expect snow-covered roads and limited visibilities, and use caution while driving. Anyway, late season snow. Gee, you think so? Late season snow? It's May, for God's sakes. Of northern, central, and northeast New Mexico this morning. Upper level disturbance moving across New Mexico today will cause accumulating snow to spread in lower elevations of the upper Rio Grande Valley. Okay, so it says potential for more snow above 8,000 feet. Well, where I was at in the Zuni Mountains over there was close to 8,000 feet. So, just looking at this map thing, yeah, I'm kind of right in the midst of it. So, it is chilly out there today. I never thought leaving in May I'm going to be coming across snow. Okay? I'm just like gobsmacked sitting here today going, snow today? Are you kidding me? So anyway, I'm here for the next 7 days. The only thing that I worry about is that I don't want the pipes to freeze. But it doesn't look like it's going to quite get down that far in temperature. So I might just make it okay. But we'll see. We'll see what we will see. Anyway, at the moment, we've got sleet, and it is, like I said, trying to turn into snow. So very chilly outside this morning. Oh, mercy. I'm glad I have the big potty pads. I have potty pads that are so big they fit the whole way across the thing. 2 of them will cover the whole floor because I don't think I want to take the boys out in this sleet weather. It's just really miserable out there. So, potty pads it is this morning. Being that we usually live in New Mexico, the dogs are looking at me like, what the? Especially Max. He's giving me the once over this morning. anyway. No, global warming's not real. How could there be global warming? It's cold out there. Oh, mercy. Anyway. So let's see what we have today in the cards, shall we? Let's see what we have today in the cards. Yes, it's going to get up to a high of 41 today. First card out, Mouse Spirit, tend to small things. Tend to small things. Mouse Spirit. I have my own little mouse over here. Poor Gigi. Poor little mousy boy. I think he weighs about 2.5 pounds now. He's just... I'm not going to subject him to that sleet out there. It is really... Yeah. Really starting to come down. Craziness. Just craziness. Next we have productivity. Productivity. Okay. So I'm going to get the cards out and then we'll make sense of it in a few seconds here as soon as I have them out. Next we have Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. I like that. We have the Maori Warrior. New Zealand. Be fearless, stand strong. Next is Bleeding Heart. Grounding. Okay, grounding. Next is Mountain. Strength. Yes, when we have that mountain covered in snow. Okay, and last but not least, Attraction of Opposites. Attraction of Opposites. Seduction, temptation, magnetism, meeting halfway, coupling, sexual union, passionate encounter. Okay. Okay, so let's start with let's start with this. Opposites attract. So again, the opposites may attract, but you're going in different directions. Not good for long-term strength. Okay. So we know how attractive, things are greener on the other side of the fence, that type of things. Things always look better somewhere else. That opposite may draw you, but in the end, it's not going to benefit. Okay, you won't be able to hold on to it. You won't be able to stay with it long term. So no matter how attractive it is, the opposites, it's something to look at and be aware of. Don't let something that's opposite pull you off of your path. This is kind of a warning. It's a seduction, a temptation. So that's where this card goes. A seduction, a temptation, a magnetism. Okay? Something different. But it's not going to help you in your long-term search. So you need to have, like the mountain, to be strong, to not run into and give into all these temptations and dramas that look so attractive on the surface but are going to pull you off of your journey of where you are trying to head to. Okay, so you need to remember to stay grounded. Don't get all willy-nilly. You see somebody and all of a sudden the heart's fluttering and it's like, why does women go after these bad boys? It's kind of like that syndrome. Go after the bad boy and think you're going to be the one to change him, but they're so exciting and they're so, and if you're a person that's really has everything in, you have to have things, in a certain way. You are, what's the word I want to use for it? You're somebody that takes care of your things. And this person comes along and they're just willy-nilly with everything. Okay, it might be attractive to you at first, but after a while, it's not going to be attractive at all because you are opposites. Here you are trying to keep everything and you want this order, you want everything in order, and this person is just like whatever. After a while, you're going to feel like they're made or something. Same thing, if you're somebody that's more spontaneous and you've got, looking at somebody that, everything is in, they have to have everything in a certain order. It might be attractive at first, but after a while, it's going to drive you crazy. Okay? So if you're a person that needs to have order in everything, then you need to have another person that's got order in everything. If you're a person that's very spontaneous, then you don't want to be with somebody that's got to plan things down to the nth degree 10 months in advance. It would drive you crazy. Okay? Like me, I'm a very spontaneous person. I cannot sit there and make plans for 10 months ahead. On this date, I'm going to be there. No. That doesn't work here. Now, it might work quite well for some other people. And if it works well for you, then that's great. That's where you need to be. So you need to be grounded in your journey, like the mountain, Understand opposites attract, but it has no stayability. Okay. So decide where you want to go. What is your what is your persona? What is your drive? And then stand strong in that. Okay. It's not that one is better than another. Okay, being spontaneous or being, there's a place for both in it. There's place for both. Productivity. Be productive in what you're doing. You can be productive in either type of a scenario. And the mouse spirit tend to small things. If you don't tend to small things, then they become those little molehills become mountains. So tend to the small things while it's still small and it's easy to take care of. If you tend to the small things while they're small things, easy to take care of, you will find you will be more productive. Okay. The more productive you are, the easier it is to stand strong, to stay grounded, to keep focused, to keep strength, knowing where you're going, or knowing that you're a free bird and you're just, you're out and you do what you need to do when you do it, okay? But beware of the opposites that attract those temptations that look good on the surface, but will be really, in the end, driving you crazy and pulling you off of whatever it is path that you are on. Like I said, my path here is I completed my work. I did 40 years of meditation and what needed to be done. Okay, and now I'm free. I'm moksha, liberated. I'm a liberated being. And my natural proclivity has always been one that's a nomad, a traveler. Okay, to stay in a place more than 1 year drives me crazy. It's just not who and what I am at the core. I am a wanderer. I am spontaneous. I cannot make plans for 2 days ahead. I don't know what's going to be happening in 2 days. Just like this weather came up. No idea this weather's going to come up, and then if I've already got plans or something, this weather, and then you'd be bummed and you'd be like, oh my God, but I had this plan and now I got to. Well, in being spontaneous, okay, this weather's come in, no problem, okay? We see what happens and go from there. And that's just who I am, what I am, and what works best for here may not work like that for everyone. So, again, just know your nature, come to find out your nature, and then plan things according to that. Okay? Again, I'm not saying one is better than the other. It might work very well for some people to be very detail-oriented, planned down to the minute. It doesn't work here. So I'm going to leave this here. I hope everyone is having a good Friday. I'm just really grateful that I have heat. Okay? And so now I'm watching the sleet and waiting to see if it's going to turn into snow. It's projecting it's going to be snow, which is craziness. So I'm just sitting here waiting and watching to see what takes place. Okay, I'm here for a week, so unless something gets really crazy, I plan on staying for the week, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, have a great day. See you online. Aho.